I said, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is NBA Power Rankings Week 14. Man. Woof, woof, woof. The title of this video will be, who will be the first team to 50 wins? Because that's what we got to start talking about right now. Right now, we're about 2-3 weeks away from the All-Star break. Right now, we definitely have like the cream of the crop. We have the guys that's bottom feeders. We have the guys that's just middle of the road. We have some like sleepers, some guys that can make noise. But for the first 14, 15 weeks of basketball, right now we have clear, like, oh yeah, y'all the best. It's levels right now. Week 14 is showing levels. Levels. The number one team in my NBA power rankings is the Memphis Grizzlies. I think they was number one last week. Not a surprise. They could have been on my list almost for 14 weeks straight. I don't think they were, but they could have been on my list for 14 weeks straight. The Memphis Grizzlies have never lost a game this season when they're up. As soon as they go up in a game, they win. They have not blown a lead this entire season. We are in week 14. They already played, 43 games? They have not blown a lead yet. That's scary. That is scary, bro. Memphis is probably the scariest team in the NBA to me. Why? Because they're young. And it's like, yeah, young teams don't win it, but who says that? Why not? Why a young team can't win it? Why a team with one superstar and no other All-Stars? Because respectfully, there's no other All-Stars on Memphis. Desmond Bane, you're good. You're okay. You're not an All-Star, gang. You're not. Jared Jackson, you could have been. You're not an All-Star every year, gang. It's literally a one-headed monster and a bunch of snipers. Gangster, a monster and snipers. Memphis can literally break the foundation of the A. Because you thought for the last couple of years you need two All-Stars. At least two All-Stars. That's what they say to us. If Memphis wins it and breaks that, like, bro, we can be homegrown. None of us is even in 30. None of us is even 26 yet. We can definitely win it right now. We got these young legs. We're out of here. We can definitely do that. That will change the A. That will change the A. I'm not going to lie. That will change the NBA. If Memphis Grizzlies win the NBA championship this year, that will change the NBA forever. I'm not going to lie. That will change the NBA forever. Small market teams. You don't need more than one superstar. We don't got to go over the salary cap. Bro, that will change the A. I'm telling you, that will change the A. Shout out to Memphis. They on a 10-game winning streak. A 10-game winning streak. A 10-game winning streak. Bro, same Memphis from last year. Everybody thought it was just luck. Everybody thought, oh, nah, they can't do it again. Bro, they're about to win 50 games again this year. Last year was the first time the Grizzlies in franchise history won 50 wins. They're going to do that again this year. And then a year after that. And then a year after that. Like, bro, they might be a dynasty, bro. Gangster. Memphis might be a future dynasty. And they might they might not need to bring in no other body, no other star player. We just staying with John Morant and hard workers, gangster. We just care about work ethic. We don't care about names. That can change the NBA, bro. Shout out to Memphis. Last week they beat the Suns, the Clippers, the Suns, the Spurs, and the Pacers. Shout out to them. Again, you can say this for the same team too. The Denver Nuggets. They're not over the salary cap. The Denver Nuggets have two All-Stars. Jamal Murray's an All-Star. But they're a small market team. They didn't go too crazy. And they have a chance to win it this year. Memphis and Denver is the best two teams in the Western Conference. Easily. After the first 44 games, 43 games, it's easy to say that. Memphis and Denver are the best in the West. Hands down. Hands down, bro. Last week, Denver beat the Suns, the Clippers, and the Magics. And tonight they play the Blazers. That could be another win. And Jokic can be a 3-time MVP. I wouldn't want to give it to him because nobody else has done it. And it's like the Michael Jordan effect, the LeBron effect. You can't keep winning it, bro. You can't keep winning it. But he's bugging right now. He's bugging. He's bugging. Again, if Denver wins, that will change the NBA's foundation. You don't need a super team. You don't need that anymore. Shout out to them two teams. The Boston Celtics, they're on a 7-game winning streak. Last week, they beat the Hornets twice, the Pelicans, the Brooklyn Nets, the Chicago Bulls, the Spurs. And they had Jaylen. They didn't have Jaylen Brown for some of those games. So they're still smoking no Jaylen Brown. Next man up. Still got Malcolm Brogdon. The dude Malcolm Brogdon had like 16 points in 20 minutes. Some nuts. Yo. Boston is the best in the East. Clearly. I don't know what's going on with Milwaukee. Milwaukee needs to make a trade, honestly. And they need to trade for Jordan Clarkson. They do. They need somebody off the bench that's just a shooter that can create his own shot. That's for another day, though. But Boston is clearly the best team in the NBA. I mean, the best team in the East. Clearly the best team in the East. Clearly. They have another all-star. They do. But they have a great team. They just have a great team, bro. It's just great team. Great defense. No ISO ball. Like, bro, shout out to them. That's going to be the title of this video. Who's going to be the first one to 50 wins? Right now, the Nuggets are 33-13. That's crazy. The Memphis Grizzlies are 30-13. That's crazy. The Boston Celtics is 33-12. Crazy. Which one of these teams will be the first one to 50 wins? I would probably go with Denver. I'm not going to lie. The first to 50, I would probably go with Denver. That's going to be my pick for the first team to 50 wins. But these are clearly the best 3 teams in the NBA. Clearly the best teams in the NBA. Clearly. Barring injury, a major injury, they're going to the conference finals. Both of them. We might get Denver versus Memphis in the conference finals. But Boston is definitely going to the conference finals. Definitely. I guarantee it they go to the conference finals this year. Number 4, the 76ers. The 76ers going under radar this year, which I kind of like. I kind of like that because they've been overhyped a lot of years. A lot of years they've been overhyped. So I kind of like that nobody's like, oh my God, look at what they're doing in Philly, da-da-da. Because we know what this is already. We know what this is. James Harden, you're a choke artist. There's no other way to put it. James Harden chokes in the playoffs. Doc Rivers, you're a choke as a coach. There's no other way to put that as either. You've blown mad 3-1 leads. You're a choke as a coach, Doc Rivers. So I'm glad that the NBA media, fans, nobody's buying into Philly. Nobody's buying into Philly. Y'all not even the first seed. Y'all like the 4th seed. So it's like y'all not lighting the world on fire. Y'all going under the radar. Y'all beating teams y'all supposed to beat. Let's be honest. Y'all beat the Lakers. Y'all supposed to beat the Lakers. Y'all beat the Jazz. Y'all supposed to beat the Jazz. Y'all beat the Pistons. Y'all supposed to beat the Pistons. Y'all lost to OKC by a lot. That's why niggas is not scared of y'all. Nobody's scared of Philly. Y'all lost to OKC by a lot. A lot. No, that's not scary. Tonight y'all play the Clippers. Y'all should beat the Clippers. Y'all should. Y'all should beat the Clippers. Nobody on the Clippers can guard Joel Embiid. You feel me? But they're definitely going under the radar. Definitely going under the radar. But shout out to them. Their record right now is 27-16. Not bad. It's not bad. But it's not 30. What is it? It's not 33-12 like Boston. It's not. Boston record is 33-12. Yeah. And they had injuries too. Just like y'all did, Philly. They had injuries too. And they got a whole brand spanking new head coach. So, yeah, get better. Last but not least, the Atlanta Hawks. Last week, the Atlanta Hawks went up against the Miami Heat, win. The Pacers, win. The Toronto Raptors, win. They went up against the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a loss. The Hawks is playing very good basketball right now. The key factor, though, is John Collins. John Collins has been playing great these last couple of games. Why? Because he know the trade deadline is coming up and he don't want to get traded. That's honestly how I feel. Honestly, that can be disrespectful or whatever. I honestly feel like that. John Collins is only playing good right now because he does not want to get traded. John Collins been playing shit all season. All season. The last 2 weeks, for some weird reason, your man just catching alleys, wild putbacks, buzzer beaters. It's like, bro, why weren't you doing this in December? Why weren't you doing this in November? If you was doing that, maybe y'all wouldn't be the 9th seed right now. Maybe I wouldn't be the 9th seed right now. But Atlanta, they got to make some trades too. The Hawks got to make some trades, bro. Y'all got to make some trades. Y'all did not go out and get DeJounte Murray to be in the play-in. Y'all didn't. That's stupid. Y'all didn't do that, bro. Y'all did not get DeJounte Murray just to be in the play-in. And I'm putting this out there too. I don't want y'all to blame Nate McMillan. Because 2 years ago, everybody was loving Nate McMillan. Oh my God, great coach, great coach. When that shit happened with Ben Simmons, everybody credited the Hawks instead of blaming Philadelphia for sucking. Everybody said, oh man, the Hawks in the conference finals, they're really good, da-da-da, da-da-da. It's like, bro, no. Philly had a wild collapse. That's all that happened. Now, 2 years later, Trae Young's beef with Nate McMillan. NBA media's beef with Nate McMillan. It's like, bro, don't do that. Don't switch on him now. Same thing with Monty Brown. I mean, what's that name on the Suns? Dang, what's this? I think it's Monty something. Monty something. It's not Monty Brown, though. Shout out to the Sunset coach. I don't want NBA media to turn on him either. Gangster, y'all was loving him 2 years ago. Don't turn on him now. Don't turn on him now. Do not turn on him now. Don't. Because the Hawks, y'all should be way better than this. Phoenix, y'all should be way better than this. Who's going to be the first one that you get rid of? The head coach. I don't care if y'all got 5-year deals. They will fire you niggas. Respectfully. I don't want it to happen because y'all both is 2 black coaches. But y'all will be the first ones to go, if I'm being honest. Nate McMillan and Monty Brown, Monty Jones, Monty Edwards, whatever his name is in Phoenix, you're going to be the first one to go. In my opinion. Those are the 3 best teams in basketball, though. Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Memphis Grizzlies. Everybody else is chasing them right now at this point. Everybody else. Golden State, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, all y'all are chasing them 3 teams. In my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at HRW_podcast. Follow me on Twitter at Hoops Wrestling. Everybody, please, 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 please. Subscribe. I'll be back with more.